It's that time where we play the game if they are the A or not. Let's get into the stories where you can decide. Am I the a-hole for wanting to use the hall pass my wife gave me 5 years ago when she cheated on me? My wife and I have been married for 10 years. We have 2 children, 9 female and 7 male. 5 years ago, I found out my wife had an affair. I felt crushed and numb because I loved my wife a lot. Her affair partner told me about it when my wife called it off. The affair lasted 1 month, and my wife called it off because she felt really guilty about it. When I confronted my wife about it, she was very remorseful and didn't deny anything. She said she'll do anything, follow any reconciliation steps I asked, and just beg not to break up our family. I asked her why she cheated, and she gave no excuses, and she just said it was for the thrill. My first reaction was to divorce, but after sitting on it for a week, I decided to just stick it out for our family, and because I still love my wife. My wife was very thankful, and she even told me I had a hall pass I could use whenever I wanted. Over the next year or so, my wife followed reconciliation steps, which included therapy, getting sober, quitting her job, and a bunch of other things. I have forgiven my wife, but can never forget it. I would occasionally just reply in my head my wife was cheating on me, and that always hurt a lot. Fast forward to today, and my family's doing great. However, I've struck a friendship with Melissa, who I met in a bookstore. We had common interests in books for existentialism, metaphysics, and other books. I don't know how, but when we met, we just clicked. We initially met every week at the bookstore to just discuss books on life, but we started talking more about personal life, and we then started going on coffee dates and brunches. It's been almost a year since I met her, and Melissa has made it upfront that she has very strong feelings about me, and that she has never had these strong feelings for anyone else in her life. I do have a lot of feelings for her, but I feel guilty about it, so I haven't told her about them yet. I haven't crossed any physical boundaries, and I don't intend to. We only hug and hold hands. What I think about all this is the kids. They're in there in this mess. Yeah, I get it, you're hurt, but your wife has made physical steps to get better. And to be emotionally involved like that, yeah, I do feel like it's way worse than being physically intimate with someone. If anything, think of your own children in this. Am I the a-hole for refusing to roleplay as a cat girl for my husband? So I, 24F, is married and my husband is 24M, my husband. My husband, since I met him, showed interest in cute stuff, including anime girls. His favorite animal is cats. Before we got married, he told me, when we get married, I would like you to roleplay as a cat. I refused, due to being gross from anime cat girls and how much they go overboard in acting cute and innocent, and brushed the thing off. He got mad at first, but let it go. When we got married, the topic was brought up again by him several times, until one time he told me at least do it for his sake, because of the hard time he has at work. So I gave him a condition that he roleplay as a cat as well, so my mind will see it as an activity we do together. And that's when he got furious and threw a fit about it. How he is a man and it would break his ego if he did this. I snapped and told him that I'll never ever cosplay as an anime cat girl, as they're gross in my eyes. And he wanted me to do something for him, yet refusing to do something for me as well. Am I the a-hole? Edit. First, a lot of you thought I would mean S roleplay. It's not. He wanted me to wear cat ears and act as a cat in general. Second, English is not my first language, yet I don't use Google Translate. And third, throwing a fit means getting furious, guys. He never hit me in real life, and he would never know him for like 6 years, lol. Update. I had a convo with him and showed him the post. He was angry that I talked about it with 2 strangers, but when he saw the comments, he reconsidered the situation and realized he was in the wrong, and ego is not related to doing something for me. He agreed to wear cat ears when I do, lol. Thank you guys for your comments and advice. Who is this guy? Some sort of Reddit/Facebook mod? I'm glad things worked out and the situation solved itself. This story would have been great for r/nice guys video. My fiance made me food, but I couldn't eat some of it. I feel terrible. Am I the a-hole for asking him for no bacon? He used our wood cutting board to cut the raw chicken, and then with the same knife and board, he diced the cooked bacon. And I asked him in shock, like, you cut the bacon in the same place as the chicken? And he said I washed it, but I saw the oil stains from the chicken. And the knife too still had fatty pieces of chicken stuck to it, and vegetable pieces, so I know he didn't rinse the knife either. And now he's upset I won't eat the bacon. I'll eat everything else, but I really hate cross-contamination with poultry. Am I overreacting because I'm paranoid about salmonella? You know, I'm the worst person to ask when it comes to cooking. I'm royally terrible at it. I can't cook for saving my life. I can make like a minimal amount of things. Dude, I fried my oats.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
But even with all of that, I totally get the cross-contamination thing. Didn't Disney kill someone this way? Oh yeah, they did, and they got away with it, just because the guy had a Disney Plus subscription in the past. Am I the a-hole for asking my wife to stop going on her annual trip? My wife, early 30s F, loves to travel. I, early 30s M, do not. I don't hate it, but I find it stressful, and flying makes me incredibly anxious. This really hasn't been an issue for us. I do travel with my wife probably once or twice a year, usually staying a little closer to home. Otherwise, she travels with her family or friends. She always invites me on these trips, but I rarely go. While I miss having her around, it's a good arrangement. She gets to do something that she loves, and I get some alone time to unwind at home. She'll send pictures, we'll FaceTime, and she usually brings brings me back some cool souvenirs. All of this to say, there is one trip she takes every year and I'm starting to get uncomfortable about it. She goes by herself to the same place every year and it's non-negotiable. When she's there, I hear from her way less than any other trip. She sends pics and we FaceTime, but it's less often. When she gets back, she'll give me snippets of information, but I don't get a full day-by-day rundown. This trip predates me. She first went to this place in college and been back basically every year since. She told me several times how much this place means to her, but my problems are as follows. This trip is non-negotiable. She had lots of trip changes, gets cancelled or not materialized, but never this one. 2, I'm not invited. 3, it feels secretive, like she doesn't want to share it. 4, this place isn't exactly a tourist hotspot. It's not what you think of as a vacation destination and there aren't a lot of sights to see, even according to my wife. So why the need to go back 10 plus years in a row if there's not much to do? I've brought it up to my wife, but she can't see where I'm coming from. The issue being we have money, we have the time off work, and we still have a great relationship outside of this. I even asked if I can accompany her sometime, but she accused me of probably correctly of wanting to keep tabs on her because I under any other circumstances would have no interest in going to this place. So according to her, it's either my insecurity or ego that's trying to keep her from her passion. I get where she's coming from, but it also seems crazy to me to deliberately unwilling to keep her spouse in something like this. Okay, so I kinda can relate to this. I do like traveling, but like him, I hate airports, especially airport security. But luckily, like her, I do take off one day in a year. That's become like a routine with me, and I go by myself to my spot. So I can see where she's coming from too. Even before this YouTube channel, my life has been bonkers crazy. So I need that one day out of the year to just get away. Now I did ask my better half, but she said no. So I'm like, okay. But like her, my trip is non-negotiable and something I need to do. So he'll just have to understand that. I don't think anyone's the a-hole here. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you reach the end of this video, go check out some of the other videos I have on my channel. Like and subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notifications. And remember, always stay